Governor Tim Walz and President Donald Trump confirmed they spoke with each other on the phone today. The governor said he pushed Trump to allow state investigators to see key evidence from Saturday's shooting. Several unanswered questions remain about how the federal government is handling evidence from the crime scene, which is a major topic in a critical hearing in federal court. Jonah Kaplan was there. Jonah, what'd you learn? Where are we at?
Well, Frank, state investigators are suing the federal government over what they call significant irregularities, and that gaps in preserving evidence is giving them, quote, serious pause about a fair and transparent investigation. The viral videos of Saturday's shooting reveal a lot, but there's more that investigators still don't know, including the names of the agents involved, what happened to Alex Pretti's gun, and what footage might be on his phone.
So the fundamental question is, did this person or these people who shot Alex Pretti commit state crimes? That's absolutely a question for the state of Minnesota to look into.
Criminal defense attorney Rachel Moran said it is mostly a tradition, not law, for federal agencies to partner with local officials in an investigation. But it's the local agency that best knows about state laws and whether they were broken.
And the question is, did they commit murder or manslaughter, for example? Those are state crimes that the state has the authority to investigate.
The Department of Homeland Security investigations, why would that body not be capable of running its own investigation?
It's not good practice to have the same agency that may have committed a crime investigating the crime. That's actually why we have the BCA look into potential crimes by officers in the state, because they're an independent agency.
Minnesota is suing the Department of Homeland Security, and this weekend won a temporary restraining order from a federal judge for federal agents to preserve evidence. On Monday, attorneys for the state warned an extension is needed. We do think there's evidence of exfoliation here, BCA attorney Peter Farrell told the judge, expressing particular concern about Pretti's gun. BCA has a regimented program for how to deal with physical pieces of evidence. There are very serious concerns the firearm wasn't handled properly. The DHS attorney responded, "This full event arose out of a federal immigration matter, conducted by federal officers performing a federal duty. It is a federal matter at this point." There were also questions raised about body camera footage. Sources tell CBS News at least 2 Border Patrol agents had their cameras on. The DHS attorney also told the judge that federal agents are preserving the evidence. The restraining order, Frank, expires within the next 2 weeks, but the judge's decision could come at any time before then.
Yeah, we'll follow it closely, obviously, Jonah. Thanks for the update.